Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the R33 GTR. We're going to be working around that RB26 engine bay, and we have some parts from MegaZip. Woohoo! My one and only favorite international parts company. Again, it is always amazing that you could jump online, you could pull up like an R33 Skyline from the 90s and still buy brand new parts. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, when you open up the engine bay on the RB26, these reservoir coolant tanks are usually old. They're yellow, they have kind of like spidering cracks, and just over time, stuff in the bottom gets dirty. So I thought, what better than to order the part on MegaZip and go ahead and replace it. Also on the R33 GTR, it's good to replace the gas cap because just over time, some of this stuff is wear and tear. A lot of people don't know, but there's actually a rubber seal, rubber O-ring inside the gas cap. And if it isn't sealed, you actually have a potential for gas to escape and a depressurization of your gas tank. And it's just not good because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we replace stuff that is a little old, and it makes sense on a 30-year-old R33 GTR. It runs great, it looks beautiful, but again, very grateful that we could go on MegaZip and order parts. So what are we doing in this video? I'm gonna show you how to install this, because if you want one, you could order one. We'll put all that information in the description here later on, but I'm gonna show you how to replace this. It's straightforward, but not really, because we have to move the washer tank and we just have to kind of, snake it out of its position, put a little bit of coolant in there, and then we should be done. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the item that we have to remove. This is the coolant tank. As you can see, like I was saying, looks a little old, right? The new one's gonna look so good. And this is the windshield washer tank, and this has 2 bolts from what I can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the 2 bolts for the windshield washer tank. And there's a little connector, I guess, for the pump for the actual washer tank. I'm gonna press it, boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the fuse box. I'm just gonna open it up, move it over, and remove this hose over here. Now you wanna be careful with this nipple here because it's made of plastic and this hasn't probably moved in a long time, so luckily that just came off nice. I'm gonna put it back on so it doesn't drip, but we also have a bracket underneath here that might allow us to move the washer tank out. If I look at it, it has 3 bolts, and we'll just take that out. Now, the reason why I just don't remove this is because if I remove the hose from the bottom, all the windshield washer fluid will just fall out everywhere. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move this tank over to the right enough to just snake out the reservoir. And now we're going to take off the bolts to the actual reservoir. There's a bolt right here. So we're going to have to move this fuse box, and all we have to do is move it an inch or so. And then we got a bolt that's actually in between these cables, which I'm not a fan because these are power cables. So be very careful not to ground stuff out. Just be careful. So I've got 2 bolts off the fuse box, and I went ahead and took it off of this tab, and we got some movement, but not a lot. But will it be enough for us to get this free? Oh, snap-a-doodle. And it is out, guys. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and take it to the bench. Now, this is why we do this, guys. Look at the big difference. Wow. Well, I'm excited that we got a new part. Again, MegaZip, MegaZip, MegaZip. Guys, you really have to start getting all your parts from these guys because they are amazing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our new one in, and I'm not gonna do the whole install on video. I just wanna make sure that I could put it back in, because if I could put it back in, you guys can put it back in. And I can, woo! And it lines up, yep. And we're just gonna slowly start putting everything back the reverse order that we took it out. All right, so we've got everything back in and we got 2 more things to do. We're gonna undo the cap. We're gonna make sure nothing's inside there, right? That's always smart. I'm using a funnel and I'm gonna fill it about halfway with some fresh coolant. I've got some safety protection, some eyeglasses and some gloves. I'm gonna pour it in and I'm gonna inspect. All right, I'm at the minimum. I'm gonna go between the minimum and the max. That looks good to me right there. All right, yeah, that looks great. We'll leave it right there. And I installed this portion, and I want you guys to see this routing. I went underneath this bracket, and it looks like a nice, good flow right there. And we have the old gas cap, and the rubber looks, you know, looks squished over time. I mean, I'm pretty sure this one's still kind of working, but we're gonna put a new one on. And that's it, guys. So what do I want you guys to do? I want you to look at the description because there is a Driver's Therapy affiliate link in there. Click it. It's gonna take you to MegaZip. Order your new stuff. Let me tell you, when I turned that gas cap, I actually felt that new seal. I really think that this needed to go anyways. So guys, order your parts, use our affiliate link, and always look at their website. They usually, most of the time, have a discount. Well, again, thank you for watching. You guys take care, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.